Two main characters for the trailer, Ellie and Joel, and also a little bit of the infected. Basically it all starts off with concept art, which is amazing and completely inspiring. So I get given that, to chat to Neil a bit about the character's role in the story and the personality behind them. And really just kind of gather reference material and kind of do like a bit of studying beforehand, like look at all the different references, pants and shirts and anatomy. And then we just kind of start out with the sculpt. And once the sculpt is done, we move on to texturing. So this is the in-game model of Ellie. And there's a lot of, to get to this stage, there's a lot of back and forth. Everybody kind of chimes in and gives ideas for how to improve the character. Right down from like the bigger forms to the subtleties, like the freckles on the face and the thickness of the eyebrows, little things like this. So Ellie was really like a very subtle character. Definitely a different approach to Joel, who's more kind of like stronger, more masculine, bolder forms. I can also show you the infected, pretty much entirely based off the concept art. As soon as I saw it, I was completely blown away by it. It had all these cool kind of shapes, and really wanted to try and capture that.
I have two concepts to show. One is creepy and one is beautiful. Maybe we start with creepy one. This is one of the downtown streets of the city. It's flooded. Perhaps there was either a floating going on, or maybe some of the pipes went down. And this environment is supposed to be creepy, uninviting, and it's showing you it might be like a road that you need to choose, but you really don't want to. This is complete opposite. It is still nature reclaiming the city. So you can imagine it is a couple of years or decades later, where no one is living there anymore. This is more inviting. This is more beautiful, and obviously it also tells you some kind of story. It could be either, people were trying to get out of the city, so that's why there's a lot of traffic, or maybe they just abandoned cars, or maybe there was some riots, So trying to tell a story, trying to make it really beautiful.
So The Last of Us, some of the new stuff that we've tried are more handheld, more real-world camera work. We'll just kind of go over. So some of these are really wide, starting to build some of the tension here. Slowly, it really starts from the close-up shot, let's say, of the bullets. So from here, you'll see a gradual increase in tension.
And you can see like overall, like the way the angle is, the way the camera is dulling in here. It builds up like the intention.
So we basically get a template like this, which is basically captured off of the mocap stage with our first initial passive cameras, and then we kind of lay them over as references for the animators to work with. And then at that point, they take it to the next level, which is fun. Yeah. A lot of it is from I'd say No Country for Old Men type cinematography, that slow push-in stills, and then the really violent handheld feel is, say, something like...
From 28 Days Later.
28 Days.
Joel's not a hero. He's not a badass. He's a guy that I think picked up a gun because he had to, but it's not like he's this two-gun wielding badass gonna kick down a door and go in guns blazing. He survives because that's what you do. You don't die. It's not because you're trying to level up or get XP or impress anybody or get the girl. You just don't die. Today, I don't die.
Ellie's 14, so this world, how it is all that she's ever known. she's very wise beyond her years because of that. You know, it is you're surviving every day, so just dealing with that.
But I think the, you know, and Neil has been really good about drilling this into our heads. But you're exactly right. It is about the relationship to the characters. I think that people are primed for characters that they not only connect with on a visceral level, on a gameplay level, but that if something happens to them, it's going to affect them. It's not going to be because the game disappointed you, but it's that I want people to disagree with Joel. I want people to not like Joel at a moment, you know, because that means that they're connected. And if we can do that, I think that we've succeeded at something.
Well, I think the only thing that is more difficult is you obviously have to be thinking of the world that's not there for you to see. But other than that, I feel like it's the fact that you can be anything. You know, I could be a zombie. I can play a 14-year-old girl. You know, I can play an 80-year-old woman, which I guess you could with makeup, but it's so different with this because just the possibilities are absolutely endless.
I've done film, I've done TV, but doing video games specifically because the sky is truly the limit. We can do anything we want. And you have people like Neil that are more hungry about saying something as opposed to just entertaining. That interests me, and I want to be a part of that. And it's not that TV and film can't do that, it's just that it's not right now. And everybody is so porous, so open to what video games can present to them, not just on an entertainment level, but on, I think, a more cognitive and spiritual level.